Hello friends, welcome to today's video. I keep filming videos and they're just not working, so I'm really hoping this works. I have to get this up anyway, so I hope this works. Today's just a calm Sunday. It's like a reset day. Yesterday I felt really sick, like I was so nauseous I couldn't get up. So I'm feeling still not great, but I feel better. I haven't eaten though yet because my mom's getting something for me out. Because there's nothing here that I want to eat. So we're gonna see how I feel after I eat because yeah, I can only tell once I've eaten how I feel. But I'm going to be home alone for most of today, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it's just gonna be a chill day. It's like, I wanna say 10, yeah, it's 10:20. I just started watching my second playthrough of The Devil in Me. I'm gonna get the game soon, but I'm currently watching Jack's playthrough because I finished Gab's and I really enjoyed it, so I wanted to watch it. I'm gonna buy the game, but I think I might maybe put a little bit of space between me buying it and me playing it just because I know what happens. I kind of wish that I didn't watch it because I've kind of ruined the game for me. I won't be able to experience it like that, but I wouldn't have known how much I liked it had I not watched this. Anyways, I also want to start a new book today. I finished my book yesterday and I bought this book the other day and I'm super excited because I've read the Truly Devious series and I just love the idea of this book, so I'm gonna definitely start it today. When is the question? Probably later tonight. But yeah, I liked the Truly Devious series. I really liked the deaths. They were so unique and it was like, I liked the atmosphere, but I feel like the writing wasn't that great. I mean, I enjoyed it, but it felt like nothing was happening. Like, they're 3 books and like literally nothing happens until the end of them. Do you get what I mean? I don't know. But this is set in a summer camp, which I just love when things are set in summer camps, like horrors. Like, I love Friday the 13th. That's the right movie, right? And I love AHS, American Horror Story. I can't remember what it's, 1980 something. I never am correct, but I love that season. Anyways, I'm gonna start this later. Looks super good. And yeah, I'm waiting for my mom to come back with my food. I just got like a new thing from Vita, which I've been wanting to try for a while. So yeah, I'm only 9 minutes in on part 1, so. Okay, this is kind of more like, this isn't like a breakfast food, I wouldn't say. So it's focaccia with chicken mayo. It smells so good. That is so good.
This facial capture is nuts.
It's so good to have company. For a long time I was on my own. I can barely recall a time when I wasn't here.
Okay, this is random, so if you don't want to hear about reading, well, I'm gonna tell you what my ratings mean, so if you don't want to hear about that, just skip to the time that I put somewhere on the screen. Okay, I've seen a couple videos on TikTok which makes me think that my rating system is just different. I could be being dramatic, so that's why I'm talking about it, because I don't know. Because if that's how people always assume that people rate it the same way, then it's gonna look like I don't enjoy any of the books I read. But I'm gonna now tell you my rating system. 5 stars is I loved it so much, absolutely no notes, perfection. 4 stars, I really loved it, but there's just something that takes away from it being a 5-star. So for example, the way I used to be is like a 4-star for me, like a 4.5 star, because I can't actually relate to her experience. That's why it's not a 5 stars, because I can't relate to her exact experience. You know what I mean? Yeah. 3 stars, I still enjoy reading. And a lot of them I really enjoy reading. But I specifically read YA thriller. That's the genre that I read. And a lot of them tend to not be written the greatest, or like there's just something that's not, you know. So that's why they're 3 stars. But I do enjoy them. And I see a lot of people talking about like 3 stars is bad. In my opinion, it's not. And 3 stars is my average, because most of the books that I read are 3 stars. But yeah, and then 2 stars is like eh, and then 1 star is the worst thing ever. No, it's just crap. But I've never rated anything 1 star because I am not scared to DNF a book. I will DNF a book. I don't care. So that's why I've never had to rate a book 1 star, is because I've never continued reading a book I wasn't enjoying, because it's my time, and why would I waste my time on a book that I'm not enjoying, you know what I mean? Reading's for enjoyment. So those are my thoughts on my rating system, because I've seen a lot of people talk about 3-star being bad, and I'm like, what? All my 3 stars are good. Also, Goodreads really needs to add a half a star, because the book that I finished reading yesterday was 2.5, but I just rated it 3 because rating it 2 is way too low. But it's just, I enjoyed it, but it was not my thing. That's why I want to rate it 2.7. I don't know, but Goodreads needs to make a half, because that would be so helpful. Okay, I am feeling like crap. I'm feeling very nauseous, but it's hard to explain. It's like here, like in my chest, and like here, like down here. But it's not the kind of nausea that like I can't eat anything. Does that make sense? Like I can eat things. It's not that kind of nausea. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, I'm not feeling good. And I'm watching Booktube because I am obsessed with reading and obsessed with the book community, but I have yet to actually find really a booktuber that works for me. Okay, I need to stop sitting up. Hey Queens, it's super windy, like so windy. This weather is insane because it's supposed to be turning into summer. But anyways, I started my book. I am 102 pages in and I'm very much enjoying it so far, like I knew I would. The thing that I like a lot so far is, well, it's kind of stopped now, but in the Truly Devious series, I didn't enjoy really the, what's it? Like the time jumps and the different perspectives. I didn't really enjoy that much. Like I knew why I had to read it, obviously, but I wasn't really enjoying it and I was just waiting to get back to the present time. But they've stopped now, but I was enjoying the time jump in this one. It was very interesting. That is way too... Anyways, I've annotated quite a bit. I've been loving annotating. I've become quite the annotator. And more so, like, I used to just annotate, like, just like underlining like lines, but now I actually do write my thoughts. I'm not the kind of annotator that like has a thought about every single word. Like, I'm not gonna annotate it unless I really have a thought about it. Like, see? And in my other one, which I'll show you in a second, I'll show you that in a second actually, let me just carry on with this because that one's on my shelf. I have to get up to get it. But yeah, I have some thoughts already. I'm 100 pages in already and we're like just getting into the camp. So I'm curious to see, because I've read 3 of her books already and I know her writing style, and she usually takes a long time for stuff to start happening. So that's why I'm curious about the fact that we're already 100 pages in and they've just gone to the camp, because I know how her writing style works. So yeah, I was literally just about to say how I was feeling better and then I got like a wave of nausea. I think it's when I like think about it, I can feel that it's still there, you know, because I was so occupied. Anyways, I read a lot of thriller. It's like my main genre. I rarely read something that isn't thriller. And this is gonna come across braggy. I don't mean it to, but I guess like the plot twist every time I read a book, which sucks because then I never get surprised by the plot twist. But yeah, I always guess the plot twist. And having that happen so many times, I have a tip for readers who are, for thriller readers. Write down every suspicion that you have, okay? Because most of the time when I'm like, I'm suspicious about this person, but it just seems ridiculous, or like I'm suspicious that this is gonna happen, but it seems so ridiculous, like it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen, like how would that even work? I tend to be correct about it happening, but I didn't write it down because I thought it was too ridiculous. So yeah, I just wanted to share that tip. It tends to, if you have a suspicion about something and you're like, no, it's too ridiculous, it'll probably end up being true. So that's a little tip for you. Okay, I don't think that'd be considered a tip, but I just wanted to share that since I always see people on TikTok talking about like how am I supposed to annotate, especially when it comes to thrillers, because I was always like, I want to annotate, but like how do I annotate a thriller? You know what I mean? So yeah, just wanted to share that. I just thought I'd share that because I always see people on TikTok, me included, be like, how do people annotate? I just personally write down, this is how you annotate, but you write down any thought that you have. So I write down like, this guy's suspicious, why is he acting like this? Oh, this could be possible foreshadowing, like that kind of stuff. I don't know, maybe I should just start a booktube at this point, because I feel like that's all I talk about in my videos is reading, because my whole life is reading, you know? Anyways, it is 4:44. 4:44. Lol. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to try and hop in the shower, see if I can stand for that long, because I want to put on a new PJ set, and I physically can't put on a new PJ set unless I'm clean. But I'm also a little bit scared because I'm home alone. Okay, I totally forgot that I was gonna show you this. I need to charge my camera and clear my SD card because I have so much footage on here that I never used and it's just taking up space. This is the book that I just finished yesterday, Survive the Night by Riley Sager. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And I'm just gonna show you. This is the first time I've like annotated this much. Like written so much in one annotation. Does that make sense? And I was right. But if you want to read, I don't even know if you can read it, but if you want to read this book, don't read this. Just have a quick glimpse. I put a transparent sticky note of my thoughts. And I was correct, so that was very fun. I guessed both of the plot twists. in this book. So yeah, that's why I love to annotate, because then I have the proof that I guessed it before it happened, you know? So I ended up redoing my shelves. I kind of hate it, but I still need to fill this up. And there's a book that I'm currently reading is taken from that. But I wanted to put all of my like thrillers together. So they're all together now, except for that. That's not a thriller. Maybe it could be considered, but it's not. Yeah, I have all my thrillers together now. Except I'm reading that one, obviously. Okay, I really should be going to sleep. And I'm about to. I've been sick all evening, so I haven't recorded in a really long time. But you know that trend where it's like, I da 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 da, that sums me up as a person? I want to do that, but I feel like doing that takes away, bragging about that takes away from the act. You know what I mean? Because I did make one, which is true. I go out of my way not to step on any ants or disturb them in any way, and my family always finds me strange for that, because no matter what insect it is, I will go out of my way not to disturb it. So I wanted to make that one, but I feel like, you know, like nice guys don't feel the need to tell you they're nice guys. Do you know what I mean? That's just an analogy, but I'm sure you get what I mean. Anyways, good night. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna try and get this up as soon as I can because I'm feeling like crap. You know what's actually quite impressive? I feel like absolute butt right now, but you really wouldn't be able to tell. Like, not necessarily this specific moment. I act so normal even when I feel like the worst. I think it's because I feel sick quite often since I'm a new Anyways, that's not the point.